So this is a quick review and overview of the RocketFish wireless subwoofer kit. Comes in two devices with their respective AC adapter. The model number is RFWSW312. The two, obviously, one is the receiver and one is the transmitter. We're going to look at the receiver first. On the receiving end, the interface and connectors are quite simple. It's got a single output for sub out, so that goes directly into your LFE input onto your sub, and it's got one button and a plug for your power. The connect button's basically just to connect the two devices, so it does come paired out of factory, but if in case you need to pair it, you simply push one connect on one device and then push the connect on the sender device, and then the two will be in sync. So it's quite easy to use, and it does have a blue LED indicator here which will flash, and that's the same thing on the transmitter, right? It's got a LED up there which will show you when it's connected. On the back, it does have a few more connections, so I'll just walk through them. Again, power on the right, the connect button, which is similar to Bluetooth, right? You put Bluetooth, you push one and it'll connect the other. You push both of them. Does have a sub LFE input from your AV receiver, but it also supports the left and right analog input. So in case you want to connect it to, say, like an integrated amplifier, which simply has the line out, you could use the line out as inputs into the receiver, and then it'll send the LFE signal to your subwoofer. So the one main difference on these connection is that if you let the AVR drive determine the LFE cutover frequency, that'll send just the LFE signals onto your receiver, onto your subwoofer receiving end. But if you use the line in, which would send you the full bandwidth, including the high pass, then you would probably want to adjust the crossover on your subwoofer just so you get just the low frequencies. Some thoughts on this. It does work. I think it advertised up to maybe 40 feet or so. In my particular application, I use it. The range is only about 20-25-ish away from between the receiver and transmitter. It officially doesn't need a line of sight, but I found that a line of sight helps in the reception. The one thing I don't like about it, it does go into a sleep mode. So whenever the LFE frequency kicks in, it takes a second for it to kind of wake up, right? So the signal then comes from this transmitter into the receiver, and it's just that slight delay, right? And this is only when it's waking up. Once it wakes up, then you're fine. Then, right, the signal will come through and it sounds fine. But it's just annoying. So if you're watching, say, like a low volume type movie with very little low frequency, and all of a sudden there's a scene, right? So say you're watching a horror movie, and there's a scene when something jumps out at you, and then the sub kicks in, right? When that scene happens, the sub won't actually kick in till after the scene. So that's quite annoying. But anyways, there's a trade-off, right, to going wireless or versus wire. So my recommendation is, if you want to run a sub, run it wire if you can. The RCA cables are dirt cheap compared to these guys. And if you can somehow hide your cable, maybe under the carpet, in your moldings, or up in the ceiling somewhere, that's the right way to go. I mean, these, in a pinch, you would use it because, if you simply can't run wires, but they're just not quite the same as a traditional nice solid RCA cable to get you going. All right, that's it. Hope that helps people that are looking to go wireless with your sub.